Okay, I'm going to do something a little different I haven't done before. I'm going to read some viewer comments on one of my videos that's becoming quite popular, just by accident, I guess. If you remember back in May, I think it was the second week of May, I did some pressure washing videos, and one of those videos was pressure washing a filthy lawn chair. And since that's posted, it's gotten, well, over 100,000 views in a month. Which, that's a record for any video I've ever done to get that many views in that short a time. And it's still, I think it's already past 150,000 now. And we're going on 2 months, so we're averaging close to 100,000 a month. But the comments have been quite entertaining on this video, and I thought that I'd share some of these with you. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not going to give any names. You can check them out for yourself. But I just thought I'd read them because some of these are just pretty hilarious. Starts off with this guy. This is literally 11 minutes of a guy power washing a chair. And the following comments. I love every minute of it. And another response. I really cherish your video. But next, he's going to power wash a girl. Doctor, you have 11 minutes, 7 seconds to live. Me? Watching my video, I guess. So, yeah, these are just classic. It's good. This, or one video, it could break the plastic. Okay. I guess maybe it's just that it could break the plastic. And, of course, that's why I use this particular type of nozzle, so it wouldn't do that. But I don't think it's something to worry about. Another response, because it's a plastic chair, you know, cheap plastic in that condition, which I agree. Another one, it's quite soothing to watch. I told him it is oddly satisfying. You can clean that chair with bleach, with a bleach mixture and a garden hose in 2 minutes. And my response, yeah, I'm sure you can, but that would make for a pretty boring video. That's something I need to do, actually, because there's been a lot of people that have said, well, I could just I could just replace the chair for 5 minutes or clean it. So I'm going to mark how many times people have mentioned that, oh, I could have just cleaned it instead of made a video. So, you know, like, that's going to be more entertaining. Damn, this is nice to see. Yeah, I would have just bought a new chair. Okay. Why buy a new chair when you can just wash the old one that works fine? Exactly. So, at least one person at some point will post a comment saying, this is so satisfying to watch. And somebody already did. And then another one I was going to. It bothers me that they don't do like a side-to-side thing. They are just all over the place, I guess referring to me. Well, you know, the chair would have stood still. If I could have found a way to keep that thing from moving all over the place, I probably could have, but it wasn't working for me, so I just pressure washed how I could. I feel seasick. Well, yeah, probably from the camera motion, I'm sure. Just an idea, because I do this professionally, and not going to be like, you should have done this, blah, blah, blah. You should try spray bleach and on the chairs prior to cleaning them. It would help a lot to make the cleaning easier. Spraying them again after that to make sure that the growth is dead, then rinse them off. Still a great video. So, and I was like, yeah, that's good advice. Maybe I'll try that next time. So, let's see. I watched you clean your siding, your deck, and this chair. And of course they ask where I live, and it's because there's so much mold and mildew outside. Well, you know, the buildup on that chair was from years. It's been sitting in my yard probably for a good 10 to 15 years to get a buildup like that. And of course the spring, depending on the seasons, the spring and fall, the mildew and all that, yeah, it'll grow. It does. So that's why pressure washing business is actually pretty popular here. So let's find some more funny comments here. Let's see. Actually, this is... There's a little battle going on. You spend 11 minutes watching a chair that's worth maybe $5 and use probably 10 gallons of water doing it. I don't see the logic here. But hey, made me tired. All right, so that's 3. That's pretty chairless, I guess, was a response to the comments. And I was like, oh, I know, right? I just don't understand. I get that it's satisfying to watch, but seriously, watch a driveway or something. Well, I told him, if you check my pressure washing playlist, I've washed my driveway, and I got a lot of other pressure washing videos. So he said he'd check them out. And then goes on to some other random crap that's probably not worth mentioning, but yeah, it's just a battle between a couple of posters and their derogatory comments, so I won't even mention that. Let's see, what else? It's not legal to use it for self-defense because I think it would be found as cruelty. It would peel someone's skin off or slice off limbs. Well, that's probably true if I use the 4500 psi nozzle, because that's meant for concrete, and that would blast some skin off. So let's see. Now start calculating. You use 11 minutes of water and energy to wash a plastic chair for $5. Okay. This is so this is what I watch while I'm high. This is probably one of the best comments. Mom, what are you doing in the bathroom for so long? Me watching this guy pressure wash a lawn chair. And response is, are you sure, Roger? So I won't be finding any midget gay porn if I check right, Roger? Everybody's just laughing. Or watching some liquid come out of a long hard rod. Watching a long hard rod shoot hard and blowing everything away till it's gone. Really satisfied. Another one's, I can't stop watching this. It's so satisfying. I'd love to see more, of course. Go see my playlist. Would be cool to see a before and after of all the chairs of the table. I was like, I didn't want to do all the chairs. I mean, there's 3 others I could have done, and I may do them in the future, but they're not as bad as this one. That's why I made the video. Another response, this is better than sex. I can't stop watching these. Hey man, I did this once a few years back. It peeled the top coat off the chair. I was happy and thought the dirt was coming off, but nope, the top coat was coming off as well. But hey, nice video. And I responded, yeah, I blasted the top coat off of mine as well, but again, it's a cheap chair, so I didn't really care. So yeah, that is true. Even though I put the special nozzle on not to destroy the plastic, it did take the clear coat off. Thank you for posting this. Love to watch. And thank you for not talking. It's more soothing just to hear the water. Okay. And, you know, it's hard to talk when you got a loud pressure washer behind you anyway, so. Why the hell did you mount a camera on a pressure washer? Motion sickness. Well, because I couldn't just mount it on a tripod and get the shot. So, maybe soaking the chair first would have been better. Either way, damn nice chair. I have been watching countless pressure washing and carpet washing videos, but I don't own a pressure washer, and I have wooden flooring throughout my house. Now I'm watching a lawn chair being washed, and I love it. I'm not sure what the wooden flooring has to do with it, but if you're going to use something like this in your house, I hope you got insurance. Okay, another series of responses. I would have never thought the chair was white. And I told him it was a shot in the dark, but it turned out pretty good. And all I can say is, what a world of difference. And then somebody posted, you're so white. And then, of course, the response was, what do you mean by that? Like, no, it's no joke. Just, you know, so white means you're so right. Sorry, I thought you would have gotten it. Like, nope, it went over my head. So, no insult for, you know, there. I watch because I like to watch things get clean, but 11 fucking minutes? Come on now. Next time, attach the camera to a bumblebee on meth. That won't make me nearly as dizzy. Well, sorry about that. This is a good one. I reckon I could orgasm doing that. Another response. Really? Sounds good. I could have soft washed this in 30 seconds. Okay, fine. Or you can buy a new chair, just my opinion. You dirty bastard. You know, when you get excited over seeing this in your recommendations, your life has gone downhill. That's true, probably. Why is pressure washing the best thing in the world? And one responds, how the fuck did it get so dirty? Sitting under a tree for many years. Oh, I understand. Is this porn? Probably, my response. Did this once to 11 chairs. Never did it again because they literally pulverized, creating a white dust of plastic slivers that went everywhere. I don't know what nozzle to use, but mine didn't do that. It would have been cheaper just to buy a new chair. Well, my response, well, buying a new chair doesn't make for entertaining video. Years of farts versus power washer. Satisfying enough. My OCD loves this, but my environmentalist side hates the water waste. True, water waste is bad, but at least the guy didn't buy another plastic chair because plastic is bad for the earth too. I'm not hating your comment. I'm agreeing, but also not agreeing. A lot of laugh. This is just my opinion. Only wasted 1,000 liters of water. Would this help me get my asshole clean? I'd have to say, yep. It's taken me 23 years, but I finally figured out what I want to do when I grow up. And another response, it's not even clean. Well, better than it was. Oh yeah, you like that dirty little chair? Take daddy's hose. A lot of laugh. For $5, he could have bought a new one. Oh, and then of course my response, oh, that would have made for a much more entertaining video. Bleach would work better. Waste of water and time. Okay, whatever. Those are literally cheap chairs. Just buy new, stack and cover when not in use, and you won't get that crusty. I'll count that as another $5 chair. Then you realize that buying a new chair is even cheaper than power washing one. My response, not really. I'll mark that. I just spent 11 minutes of my life watching some guy power wash a lawn chair. Isn't it great? You could have bought a new one for like $5. Gee, I haven't heard that before, is my response. Am I the only one oddly satisfied watching this video? I haven't got a response to that one yet. I'm surprised. Man, I could do that with a box of Clorox wipes. Oh yeah, that'll get 100,000 views in a month, my response. Let's see what we got. Come on. I'm confused on why he is trying to save a plastic chair. And my response, if you read the description, I did this for entertainment purposes. Oh, sorry, I should have checked that in the description. It was entertaining video enough. Like, okay, thanks. Look at how white it got after you sprayed for a second. It really looks like you're spraying paint, or spray painting it back to white. Okay, I guess. Didn't think of that, but that's a good analogy. Laughed my ass off. I expected it to fall apart. I did too, actually, but it didn't. I was surprised it didn't. YouTube has taught me that we are really strange people. I have to agree. At that point, I would buy a new one and cover it so it doesn't happen again. If you say so. For some reason, these videos help me fall asleep. Not because they are boring. They just do. Well, I can see that. I never understood that those types of chairs are made out of... they stain so easily. Oh, I never understand what the types of chairs are made of. And I told him, cheap PVC plastic. So, click on a video. You'll never know what you'll find. This is very satisfying. Buy a new one. My response, oh, what a brilliant idea. Why didn't I think of that? Another funny response. What are you doing in the bathroom? Are you touching yourself? It's been 2,398,439 hours. No, look at this. This chair was featured in The Last of Us. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a show. Buying another cheap chair would have been better than all that water you just wasted. Oh, gee, you think? My response. Battlefield 6. I'm not sure what that is. Probably a game. Nice wedding dress lawn chair. It does kind of, in a way. I want a PlayStation for my 19th birthday. Now I want this. Pressure washer videos are the new 1,000-degree cancer knife videos. Yeah, I've seen those, 1,000-degree knives cutting through stuff. Those are kind of weird. You spend so much water for such a cheap chair. Unbelievable. I want to talk about that, these environmentalists, it's kind of, yeah. We'll get into the educational part of the rain cycle. Hey, can I have a seat? This guy, hold my beer. Such a waste of water. Just need a good scrub brush and elbow grease, then rinse. I didn't even respond to that. With all the water you use, you could have bought a new chair. Oh, wow, you think? My response? I'm sure that would have made for a much more entertaining video. PETA be like, you killer of moss and fungus, just imagine being washed off your home with a giant water hose. And the last one in Spanish, I guess it's like in search of parce una pornografía de limpieza. Water pornography, I guess, is what they're looking for. So there's all my responses so far to my video. But yeah, there's 16 times people tell me I could have bought another chair instead of pressure washing this one. But the ones that think I'm wasting water, not really. I mean, hardly at all. Yeah, okay, I'm wasting some tap water, but if you know anything about how the rain cycle works, and as a geologist and an earth science fanatic, because I'm fascinated with earth science. I studied hydrogeology in my college. When water gets run off, goes soaking into the ground, soaks through the ground, it gets recycled into the water table, to the underground water table, and will either flow to streams or rivers or the ocean, or into a lake where it can get recycled and filtered and cleaned and provided for water again. So in a sense, this is not necessarily wasting water when it's getting run off and recycled. Okay, I can see that it's the filter, the filtered water that's gone through the whole process. Well, that's constant, whether you're wasting water or not. I mean, this is, in my opinion, part of the rain cycle, and it's running off. It's, like I said, getting soaked into the ground and getting reused in time. So I didn't see much in the way of it being, wasted, like, materials for building projects, construction, or, garbage going to a landfill. Now that I consider waste, because that's just, polluting the environment in cases like that. But wasting water, I don't see it. I don't agree. So that's just my opinion, though. But there you go. Some funny comments from one of my videos, one of my more popular videos, pressure washing a filthy lawn chair. So keep the comments coming. I find them quite entertaining at times. Of course, the trolls have no voice on this channel. Post something derogatory directed at me, gone. To block the comment or block the channel and delete the comment. So I have no problem doing that at all. So hope you enjoyed that, and until the next thrilling video, adios.